My name is Anna Mazoffsky. The piece that I have in the exhibition is titled Chorus of One, and it won one of the silver awards. I want to take this time to thank the jury for selecting my piece for this award, and also congratulate all the other artists that have won awards, as well everyone selected. It's a great honor to be included in such a prestigious exhibition, and I want to thank the Toyama Glass Museum for putting on this biennial exhibition, and I'm very happy that I was able to participate this year. The piece Chorus of One is a piece that took many years to create. It is made from a glass material that artists don't usually have access to, and I was able to work with it and get to know this material during my specialty glass residency at the Corning Museum of Glass in 2016. And there I was able to work with scientists during this residency that made me familiar with this material, and that glass that Chorus of One is made out of is a material developed by Corning Incorporated for the military, and it's a glass that is bulletproof and extremely shatter resistant, which allows this material to be moved in the way it does. The piece itself is a dance performance of a single dancer that is activating the wearable object, and the object is made out of all of these glass parts that combined are the facet. Each shape is the facet of a rock, so they make up an entire rock that I have found. And the piece gets moved through the movement of the body of the performers, and through this movement all of these pieces hit each other and produce a sound. And I was very inspired by nature and how there's so many animals that use a kind of armor as a shield and protector as part of their exoskeleton. And also thinking back onto the original purpose of this material that is made for body armor in the military, and how it participates in a kind of war economy, but then also using it in the performance that I have put on, it has another meaning, and because through the sound it actually draws people in, and it creates this kind of shared experience, and through performance, through dance and music, people express themselves and celebrate. So I really wanted to create another layer of this piece. And the piece took many years to make. It's a very difficult material to work with. It's a one-of-a-kind piece because this glass is not available to glass artists, and so there's no chance to make anything else with this material. I'm very proud of it. It took a long time to make, and I'm also very proud of the collaboration with the dancers and the videographer that filmed the piece, that made the choreography, and that took on the challenge to make dance while taking care of an object as well. So it's really not just my piece, but it's a piece that was made in collaboration with scientists, with the artists at the Corning Museum of Glass that made all of the components, me having the idea and putting this piece together and cutting all of the glass and drilling it and assembling it into this cloak, and then the dancers that embodies it, and the videographer that documents it. So for me, it's a real pleasure to have this piece exhibited outside the US and be included in the Toyama Glass Prize this year. And I really hope that the viewers will enjoy this piece as much as I enjoy seeing it whenever I can. And the piece is kind of a part of a longer trajectory of my artwork and my art making practice that has always been really inspired by how the material glass is such a versatile material that it's the only material that really doesn't make any crystals, and it's a liquid solid and continuously has this ability to shapeshift so much and take on all these different forms, while in the same time it's the backbone. It's a really ancient craft material that we've used for a very long time, and it's very related to ceramics, but very different. But then also it's the backbone of our modern society. Without the invention and technology that's been developed with it, we wouldn't have the internet, we wouldn't have computer screens. So the material, with all of its different properties of being transparent but also opaque, being fluid but also solid, being hard, and then at the same time really soft and smooth. There are so many contrasts that are inherent in the material that really reflects the way I experience myself. So working with this material is always a reflection of me working through my own identity as somebody that feels that I'm continuously in flux, and that comes from many different angles. One, that I've lived as a foreigner all my adult life, and feeling I always have to be fluid and fit into whatever situation I am in, and shapeshift just as much as the material. And then in the same time, also feeling that my gender identity isn't as set as for other people, and there's always this question of where do I fall within the spectrum. And I really like using this material because it is for me more of a language through which I can express these very personal themes, but also remove them a step from the personal and make them more universal and understandable for everybody. So I want to thank you, the Toyama Glass Museum, the jury, from the first selection and the second selection round, so much again for including my work. I wish you the best of luck with the exhibition. I hope a lot of people get to see it this year, despite COVID. And thank you so much for all the work that you have done, all the work that's still going into this exhibition, and congratulations again to everybody in the exhibition and that has applied, and thank you.